Joined now in the studio by Banny Lam. Banny is Associate Director, Chief Global Economist and Strategist at CCB Securities. So the message, 7.5% growth, that's the target. I mean, is this really, at the end of the day, fairly academic? Because the last time they had an 8% target and they exceeded that by miles.
Yeah, I think when they set this a low target, two reasons. One is I think the first quarter this year, I think the GDP growth was quite slow and very disappointing. I would say it's around 7-something%. So I think what they do is want to set up a lower expectation for the people. They will have a lot of things coming from Europe to endanger the growth prospect of China. Second thing is, I think they will launch a lot of packages coming up to stimulate the economy. So
domestically, that's what they want to do because of the external picture being that much weaker.
Yeah, I think if you set low expectations, that will pave the way for the policymaker to do more packages, launch more and more. So I think in the MPC today, Premier Wen, I think we'll talk about more about how to stimulate the economy and what kind of sectors they will provide more support.
Okay, a lot of focus expected to be on the agricultural side of things. Why is that the case?
I think agricultural has been a key topics for last several years. For example, last several years they increased the income of the farmers, and those things we try to boost the sectors. But the proportions contributing to GDP is still very low. So I think this year they want to enhance the productivity of the farmers and at the same time promote more financing. So I think they were quite determined to enhance the sector contribution to the GDP in the coming years.
Yeah, and productivity, of course, is increased by introducing new technology. So there's a play there, isn't it, when it comes to trading?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think on the productivity and also fertilizers, they also enhance the productivity. That would be a good choice there.
Okay, let's also talk a little bit about what else you can do in terms of making money out of this, if you wanted to, and that's defense expenditure on the way up. So what about defense companies? I
think those equipment providers will be one of the beneficiaries for this increasing expenditure. But at the same time, I think other things, if you launch a lot of expenditure in the military, definitely a lot of other raw materials, other things will be also beneficiary for this. So I think overall speaking, there's a lot of equipment, capital companies and all those things. I think we will benefit from that.
Okay, name some names.
It's difficult to say directly for this, but I think you still overall speaking, all are beneficiaries there.
Okay, Banny, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's great having you in the program.